วันนี้มีพระจันทร์เต็มดวงนะเดินช่องกลมกลางขึ้นก็ได้นะน้ำขอผู้ชาธรรมแล้วครอบครัวอยู่ที่นี่ผมก็จำศีลที่นี่ก็เป็นผู้ชาธรรมก็เหมือนกันนะทุกคนมาที่นี่เพื่อภาวนาเนาะที่นี่ก็เป็นสถานที่บำเพ็ญภาวนาและให้ทุกคนที่พักอยู่วันนี้ก็เอาเดินจงกรมนั่งสมาธิที่ทำได้เต็มที่สุดที่ทำได้ไม่ใช่ครึ่งชั่วโมงนะอย่างน้อยก็3-4 ชั่วโมงนี่ทำเพื่อตัวเองนะไม่ใช่ทำเพื่อใครปกติทั่วไปนะชาวบ้านก็ทำรักษาศีล 5และทำบุญทำทานเพื่อชาติหน้าก็จะดีขึ้นแต่นี่ยังไม่มีทางออกนะก็มันยังมีแต่เกิดแต่ตายและเกิดแต่ตายนะในทุกชาตินะที่ของเราเป็นมนุษย์น้องก็ต้องทำบุญต้องสั่งบุญนะและรักษาศีล 5และหาทางออกได้แต่เมื่อคนนะที่เริ่มชาตินี้ก็ไปที่วัดและทำศีลและภาวนานะอีกไม่กี่ร้อยชาตินะมันจะเป็นพระอรหันต์ก็ได้ อาจจะเป็น200 ชาติไม่รู้นะนะแต่ต้องเริ่มหนึ่งครั้งก็ต้องเริ่มนะเริ่มภาวนาเดินจงกรมเวลาเดินจงกรมนะเอาทางนะที่ประมาณ30 เมตรนะทางนี้ผมอยู่กับพุทโธคือลมหายใจเข้าลมหายใจออกเมื่อเดินกลับนะลึกโอเคทางนี้อันเดียวผมอยู่กับพุทโธเพราะว่าเวลาเดินไปเดินมานะมันจะลืมเนื้อลืมตัวนะทุกครั้งนะมันที่เดินกลับนะบอกว่าโอเคทางนี้อันเดียวผมอยู่กับพุทโธเราอยู่กับลมหายใจเข้าลมหายใจออกเข้าใจไหมมันสติมันจะขึ้นนะเมื่อเดินไปนะบางที่ก็คนอยากอมไปกลมไปอมมาเดินแต่ไม่รู้นั้นมันฉิดไปไหนมันอมโลกเนื้อด้วยนะเดี๋ยวนี้ก็มีทางจงกรมนะก็มีชุดเริ่มเลยชุดแรกนะชุดจบนะเวลาชุดจบนะโอเคอยู่กับพุทโธไหมอยู่กับพุทโธหรือเปล่าไม่อยู่มันปกติไม่อยู่นะมันเนี่ยมัน2-3 นาทีนะที่เดินไปมันอยู่กับพุทโธมันทั้งทางก็ไม่ได้นะโอเคทั้งนี้ก็ทำให้ได้นะแล้วเดินไปเดินกลับเดินไปเดินกลับเนาะ2-3 ชั่วโมงนะอาจจะเข้าสู่สมาธิได้เข้าใจไหมเรื่องเดินจงกรมเดี๋ยววันนี้ก็พระฉันก็เต็มท่วงนะไม่ต้องชุดไฟและไม่ต้องนอนด้วยนะเมื่อนั่งสมาธิก็นั่งสมาธิก็มันลำบากกว่าเพราะเวลานั่งก็มันไม่มีชุดเริ่มแล้วก็ชุดจบนะมีแต่มันสติก็เสื่อมไปเสื่อมลงและของเราไม่สังเกตดูนะนี่ต้องอยู่กับพุทโธนะอยู่กับลมหายใจเข้าลมหายใจออก ถึงไม่มีความคิดขึ้นมาถึงไม่มีความจำขึ้นมาแล้วมันสบายไปหมดนะมันจะเห็นนะมันจะเห็นอัศจรรย์บ้างนะยังไม่อัศจรรย์เต็มที่อัศจรรย์เต็มที่ก็เมื่อทั้งโลกก็หายไปทั้งจักรวาลก็หายไปเนี่ยเรียกว่าอัศจรรย์นะเมื่อเข้าสู่สมาธิลึกๆนะเมื่ออารมณ์กับสติก็เป็นอันเดียวกันเนี่ยเรียกว่าสมาธิลึกๆนะมันเหมือนนิพพานนะแต่นิพพานชั่วเข้านะคนไหนที่ทำได้ก็มันมีน้อยมากนะที่ทำได้แต่เมื่ออยู่ที่วัดนะอยู่ที่วัดนะมัน2 3 4 5 6 ปีนะเลยฝึกทุกวัน10กว่าชั่วโมงนะ12 ชั่วโมง14 ชั่วโมงอาจจะทำได้นะหลายปีต่อมาแต่เข้าสู่สมาธิมัน3-4 วันก็ทำได้แต่ต้องพยายามหน่อยขอพยายามหน่อยเมื่อเห็นมันชิดออกนะทันทีดึงกลับมาไม่ต้องคิดเรื่องนี้มันอนาคตมันยังไม่มาอดีตก็มันแก่ไม่ตกนะไม่ต้องคิดถึงเรื่องอดีตไม่ต้องคิดเรื่องอนาคตนะอยู่ที่วัดนี่ก็ทุกสิ่งทุกอย่าง มีพร้อมอยู่แล้วนะมันก็อาหารตอนเช้าก็อาหารก็มีพร้อมอยู่แล้วไม่ต้องคิดเรื่องทำอาหารแบบไหนเพราะว่าที่นี่ไม่มีครัวไม่ต้องคิดเรื่องพรุ่งนี้ตอนเช้าก็จะทำอาหารแบบนี้พรุ่งนี้เหมือนที่วัดอื่นๆนะสมัยก่อนที่ปันตาดก็หลวงตาก็ไม่ยอมนะไม่ยอมให้ทำอาหารกันกินนะแต่สุดท้ายก็หลวงตามาบัวก็แก่ลงนะมันเสริมนะเหมือนกันนะสุดท้ายก็ทำอาหารครั้งวันครั้งคืนนะ ไม่ได้ภาวนาไม่ได้คนน้อยนะผู้หญิงน้อยที่ภาวนาแต่ส่วนมากก็ผู้ชายก็ภาวนาที่มาที่วัดไม่ว่าก็เป็นยอมก็เป็นพระนะภาวนาเดินชงกรมแล้วหลวงตามหาบัวดูสำหรับพระนะดูทุกวันนะไปที่กุฏิแล้วพระนี่พระองค์นี้ก็ทำอะไรบ้างเมื่อนอนหลับนะเห็นได้3 วันนะนอนหลับนะออกจากวัดไล่ออกจากวัดเลยไปก็ได้ก็คนอื่นก็มาแทนได้นะคนที่พยายามคนที่อยาก อยากภาวนาจริงจังเนี่ยและสถานที่นี้ก็เหมือนกันนะผมอยากให้คนก็พยายามหน่อยให้เห็นชุดให้เห็นชุดนะมันที่ใจมันสงบเมื่อเห็นชุดนะมันที่ใจสงบนะมันจะเห็นความสุขนะมันจะเห็นความจริงนะมันความสุขเกิดในใจไม่ใช่เกิดในสิ่งนี้หรือสิ่งโน้นหรือสิ่งนั้นนะนี่เมื่อใจนี้เข้าใจนะมันอาจจะตัดจากโลกนิดหน่อยก็ได้เพราะว่าของเราก็รู้ความสุขเกิดในใจและของเราก็สุดท้ายของเราก็เห็นอยู่ความโกรธก็เกิดในใจและไม่เกี่ยวกับสิ่งนี้ไม่เกี่ยวกับสิ่งโน้นมันทุกข์นะเกิดในใจความโลภเกิดในใจความโกรธเกิดในใจนะแล้วมันจะเห็นอยู่นะมันจะเห็นอยู่สาเหตุนะที่ของเราก็มีทุกข์นะก็สาเหตุที่ของเรามีความโลภขึ้นมาก็สาเหตุที่ของเราความโกรธขึ้นมาแต่ไม่เกี่ยวกับสิ่งนอกนะแต่ของเรามันยังไม่ได้เปิดตายังคิดอยู่นะเมื่อเห็นคนนี้ก็โมโหขึ้นมาเพราะว่าเห็นคนโน้นก็นี่ก็ไม่ชอบสิ่งนี้ก็ไม่ชอบนะมันโมโหขึ้นมานะแต่มันไม่เกี่ยวกับสิ่งโน้นนะมันโมโหเกิดขึ้นในใจเกิดความโลภขึ้นในใจก็เหมือนกันนะเห็นเบบี้เด็กๆนะมันเบบี้เด็กนะมันจะความโลภขึ้นมานะนี่อยากได้คนอื่นอยากได้เบบี้เด็กๆนะเรื่องนี้ต้องเข้าใจนะก็พยายามน้อยวันนี้ก็เอาเต็มที่นะที่ทำได้นะพยายามน้อยเดินชงกรมแต่ไม่ใช่20 นาทียังน้อยก็1 ชั่วโมงบางทีก็2 ชั่วโมง3 ชั่วโมง จึงเข้าสู่สมาธิแล้วมันสบายนะมันจะเห็นอยู่เดินไปเดินมาเดินไปเดินมามันอยู่กับพุทโธสบายนะบางทีก็หลวงพ่อก็ทำนะ3-4 ชั่วโมงนะแล้วเห็นอยู่หลวงพ่อเดินแต่มันชิดอยู่นอกนะเห็นอยู่หลวงพ่อเดินไปเดินกลับเดินไปเดินกลับเดินไปโอ้นะมันนะอัศจรรย์นะนั่นกันโอเคแค่นี้ก็พอแล้วนะสำหรับคนไทยเดี๋ยวนี้จะพูดกับฝรั่งหน่อยนะคนไทยเดี๋ยวก็เดินไปเดินชมคอมนะครับนอกจากคนที่อยากฟังภาษาอังกฤษนะปลอดเพลินด้วยนะพยายามหน่อยนะไม่ใช่นอนนั่นเดียวนะและคนไหนที่ไม่มีที่พักเนาะพักข้างหลังก็ได้หรือพักบนศาลาก็ได้นะเมื่อหลวงพ่อก็เสร็จก็ของเราจะออกไปและสามคนนะก็เดินชมคมบางนะSo today is a special day. Today is Magha Puja. Magha Puja was the day, where 1,250 arahants listened to the Patimokkha. Yeah, we just listened to the Patimokkha. And these 1,250 arahants, they don't need any rules. But they listened to the Patimokkha. And they said, this was great. After listening to the Patimokkha, probably the Prabhupada also gave a short desana to them. But they were very happy about it. These rules, make us as monks, live a very comfortable life and live a life without any hassles, any adversities and so on, because it regulates all the all the encounters with other monks, all the encounters with lay people, all the encounters with women, what we can do, what we should do, and what we should not do, and what is, there are 4 rules, that throw us out, without, throw us out of the monkhood, never to be ordained again in this life, and when we end our life going down to the deepest hell. These are 4 rules that every monk, should remember very well. Called parachika. So when we are here today, it's also a full moon. Full moon normally is a very good day, for our putting some effort in our practice. We don't need to. Now I have to switch from Thai back to English. We don't have to light our candles. We don't have to light our candles anymore, because the full moon will be there the whole night, so we can use the time, on this day, wisely, and put a lot of effort in our walking meditation, especially walking meditation. It's very nice. It's much more cooling. Now it has gotten hot, after not such a long time, of being cold. Now it's getting hot again, and sitting then in the kuti, it is hot, So walking chomkrom, in the cooler night, it is much better, Every kuti here has a chomkrom path, so you can put some effort into your practice, And that's what I said, about walking chomkrom. I just told the Thai lay people, this is so helpful. It can be so helpful if we use walking Chongkrom or walking Chongkrom wisely. There's a starting point, there's an end point. And then when we are at the starting point, we decide, okay, for this one walk, I will stick with the Buddha. Whenever we come to the ending point, we think about, have we stayed with the Buddha? And it hardly happens, that we could stay all the time with the Buddha. And just for these two or 3 minutes that we can walk, We walk normally, we can walk fast, but we should never walk slowly. Because when we walk slowly, we go in dreams. So when we turn around, we don't think about, walking for an hour or walking for 2 hours or walking for 3 hours. We just think about, okay, this one path, I will really determine to stay with the Buddha or stay with the breath, if you take the breath, And then turn around, And that keeps, that fosters our sati, Because we have to turn around, we don't walk in circles, we have to turn around. So each time, when we turn around, we foster our sati, because this path, we take, and stay and stick with the Buddha. And then we can check at the end of the path, where did we drift off, Don't think too long, Just know, okay, probably half, okay, now this path I will do it, When we do sitting meditation, it is much more difficult to keep the sati, because the sati in the beginning is very strong, and then it goes slowly, and we don't notice, and then the chitta starts to dream, and then it goes out in thoughts, and after 2 or 3 hours we remember, oh, where's my Buddha? Some people can do it, it is for some people who are good in practice, they have no problem in doing sitting meditation for 2-3 hours and stick with it, But for most people, who are in the beginning phases, do have some problems. So that's where walking meditation comes in. And after we finish our walking meditation, our sitting meditation will be much, much better. Because we have to develop the sati, We have to develop some sort of concentration that we then can put, Don't make a break between sitting and walking, Just go to a place to sit, Don't go to the toilet or do this or do that, Just go directly to the sitting meditation, and then you transfer the energy that you develop during your walking meditation into the sitting meditation. If you make 5 minutes break, you lose this energy. That is the problem with a lot of people, I said for 1 hour, now I make a break, and while they do the break, the whole energy of the whole effort that we put for this 1 hour, it goes within 5 minutes, it's just like a big poof and gone, And then we have to sit again, and then we sit for 1 hour, okay, towards the end, maybe it is getting better, or maybe it's getting worse. Okay, now I make a break. No, don't, just change, directly. If you cannot sit or if you cannot walk very long, at least say, okay, now let's have a session of 3, First one walking, then one sitting, then one walking, And don't make a break between. Because then you will see, then you will slowly start to see, the results of your effort. But at the same time, you will also see the kilesas coming up that want to have a break, That want to do this or do that, think about this and think about that, Or when you come then in the afternoon to Panna, talk about this, oh, my meditation was so wonderful, and talk about this and talk about that. And then after Panna, after having, a drink, you go back to your kuti and your mind is all over whatever you talked about, and then it takes about an hour or it takes about 2 hours, to get this conversation out. Oh, I should have said this, or I should have said that, or I should have mentioned this, or, he was not right this, and so on and so on. We should, the more we stay quiet, the more we stay quiet, when you take, that was the first thing, my teacher, Lungta Mahapo, told me, when I was sitting there at Panna, Actually, I was talking with Luang Pupanya about, I think about visa or something like that. And then Luang Ta came, I mean, he pointed his finger. I'm your teacher. I teach you. Yeah. When you come here to the Namron, wherever you have pana or wherever you have drink, you take your drink, you sit down, drink it, and go back to your kuti and practice. You don't talk. Yeah. And and he knew why. Yeah. He knew why he said it. Yeah. And it was, for me, it was a great relief. Yeah. Because Luang Pupanya liked to talk a lot. So I was relieved of the duty to sit, for 2 hours and listen to all his stories. Yeah? So I was really grateful to Luang Ta, to give me this. And then whenever Luang Pupanya asked me, to sit with him, I say, no, I mean, Luang Ta is coming out. When he sees me, he kicks me out. Yeah. So that is really helpful, yeah, and it really helped me so much. Yeah? Everybody has his own kuti, so you don't get, you don't see. I mean, here the kuti is so sparse, I mean, you don't see the other person, yeah. I mean, when I was in Wat Papandat at my kuti, I mean, I was lucky because the other person, I mean, who was opposite, I could just see barely through. I mean, he walked for 5-6 hours, I mean, it was amazing, So that can be inspiring, if you, I'm so tired, yeah. And then you see, he's still walking. Okay, let's go back to sitting, yeah. But normally, everybody is on his own, and he can develop, he is not entangled in all these things, yeah. So, I mean, his concentration on the Buddha or his concentration on the breath becomes stronger. And once we develop the samadhi, once the mind really gets calm, then we see the happiness in the heart arises. Right? Then we see we don't need anything. Yeah? Because at that moment, we are completely satisfied. When there is no thoughts coming up, when there is no memory coming up, we are completely satisfied. We don't want anything. There is still this experience, we still hear the sounds, we still have feelings, yeah, but that's it, yeah. But there's no future, there's no past, there's no worries, there's no thinking going on. So, I mean, we are completely satisfied. The moment we come out of the samadhi, I mean, then this wanting comes back in, yeah. And then we see how much bunvai, how much messy this all is, how much unrest there is. The moment we come out, we really come out of samadhi, and we should, when we are really deep in samadhi, we should really come out slowly. Don't come out abruptly. Don't just get up, yeah? I mean, the moment you decide to get out of samadhi, yeah? Don't open your eyes yet, yeah? Just say, okay, now I'm getting out of samadhi. Where am I, yeah? Just make sure, okay, I'm with the breath, now I slowly open my eyes, and then I do whatever, I mean, is necessary to do. Right? Or I just change, and then decide, okay, I just change my sitting position, from sitting position into walking position, or from walking position into sitting position. Don't come up too abruptly, because it sometimes can startle one. And that is not good. And then one suddenly questions, what is going on. But that only happens, if one gets really, really a bit deeper. Yeah? So after doing our samadhi, when we get into the state, then we still develop the state until we can really stay in samadhi for 10, 15, 20 minutes. I mean, the longer the better it is. Yeah? But if we can stay in samadhi for 10, 15 minutes, then, I mean, we can choose at the beginning only for 1 hour a day. Yeah? For 1 hour a day, I mean, we can choose to investigate. Yeah? And investigate, the foremost khanda that needs to be investigated, and this is the body. investigate the body, investigate your life, investigate, how you were born, how you trained the body, how you educated the body, until you were 18, when you fully were capable of this body, being capable of using this body to the full extent. And then think about, your parents or your friends, who get older and older and then start to break apart, the body breaks apart and then we die. This is the first kind of general investigation we do. And then ask ourselves, what does this body give us? We have to take care of it. Most of us, first of all, we train this body. We train this body to learn to walk, to talk. Then we educate it to learn to write, to think, and to read. And then we start to work. We work for this body. No matter what kind of profession we have, we still have to work for this body because we need money. We need money, to buy food. We need money, to get accommodation. We need money to buy clothes, and we need money, to go to the doctor or buy medicine, when we get sick. So, from the age of 18, or some people who go to university, from the age of 22, to the age of 65, we work. And at 65, our body is already, broken down. Worn out. It's just like a car, you use it, and when you're old, then you can drive for fun, whatever. And that is a very valid reflection. And then ask, what is the purpose of my life? This question we should ask ourselves, often. What is the purpose of my life? What is after, when I die, I know, okay, we are Buddhists, we know there's a next life, The next life will not be, most probably will not be human, It will be either in the upper realms or in the lower realms, but it will not be in the human realms. It is very seldom that a person, who dies, is born as a human again, So we should think about it, So what do I take out? What do I take with this life? What do I want from this life? Because we know we all work for the body. When you look at the West, what do? They go to the fitness studio, to make the body strong. Then some of them are vegan, some of them are vegetarians. Some of them say this kind of food, that kind of food, we should behave like that. And it's all about the body. Our attachment to this body is so strong. And it will take so much time to get rid of this attachment, to undermine the power of the kilesas who are so attached to this body. It will take such a long time, and we have to do it over and over again. And then we think, okay, we are attached from the body, and the next moment we grab something and we see we are not actually detached from the body, because we still do. We still long for these things. We still long for this gratification, that we think the body gives us. But actually the body doesn't give us any gratification. The body, gives us only the signal that we are hungry, that we are sleepy, or that we are thirsty, and tells us, to eat something, or to sleep, or to drink something. That's the signal that it gives. Or when it is sick, it gives us a signal to go and see a doctor, or to get some medicine, or take some medicine. And once we take the medicine, or we take the food, or we take the shit, and so on, then we are happy again. That's all what the body does. We don't see this. We don't see this, that the body is a tool. It is a tool, and especially when we listen to the teachings of the Lord Buddha, then he says, this human life is so precious, please don't waste it, because with this human life, this is the jumping board, or this is the gate that we could open to go into Nibbana. It is very difficult for people who are satisfied to practice. It is very difficult, or it is impossible for people, who have so much dukkha to practice. because all what they see is the problems. But we in the human realm have at most, 50% of sukha and 50% of dukkha. That's why we can see the difference. People have too much sukha, they never see the dukkha. People who have too much dukkha, they never see the sukha. Sukha is happiness and dukkha is unhappiness or discomfort. And that's why the human realm is so precious, and that's why we should use, once we decide, that's why we should use every moment until we die, to get on the path, even if we can't make it, even if we can't go and enter the stream in this life, but we can at least go to the door, or in the direction of the door to the stream entry, so that in the next life, and the more we determined, the more we are determined, to the end of the stream or to go to Nibbana, to enter Arahantship, the more this determination goes into the next life. It becomes sort of karma, like thought is karma, action, speech is karma, Our intention, to speak something, speaking, something of Dhamma or thinking about I want to, paves the path, towards enlightenment or towards, entering the stream. Even if we can't make it in this life, we already have a big stone, or we already have, some good merit, for the next life to progress there further on. It takes I don't know how many lives it takes, to prepare oneself to go on the road to Arahantship, but it takes many, many lives, We are sometimes, we ordain, I've seen so many people. I mean, how many did I ordain? I think about 16, And what is left? It's about 8, They suddenly decide, after 2 or 3 years, sometimes after 1 year, sometimes after half a year, they decide, it's too difficult, But at least they made a stepping stone, So in the next life they might ordain for 2 years more, So and then the next, and then in one life after that, they ordain for half of their life, and then for the full life, and then they ordain for the full life, one life after the other, until they reach the Sotapanna, the stream entry. So, for us it is important to know these things and to reflect very often. That is coming. So let's make the best out of this. Now that we have chosen, to be at this monastery, let's give our best effort, and until the day I die, let's put some effort. At least, make a little step, If you can't make a full step, make half step, What did the Lord Buddha say about? Who doesn't make a step forward makes 2 steps backwards, So don't make a step backwards, Even a half step forward is better than 2 steps backward, So put our attention on it, And this, even if we die, even if we die tomorrow, if we are determined today, to practice, to the fullest amount that we can do, we can take this into the next life, People think about next life, what do I know, think about the next life as, going tonight to bed, you still have pretty much the same mindset when you wake up, So that isn't, when you think about this, it will not be very different, from dying, and going into the next life, because the mindset is still the same, But we can tend to forget, because if we see something new and we know that from our world, we have a certain mindset. For instance, when we go in a big city, and we just wanted to buy this thing, then we suddenly see this and this and this and this, and we could get distracted. So the stronger our mindset is, and the better it is, and then we just go and buy this, and then come back, and are not distracted by all these other things, that flare up, like nice lights. Okay, so this should be enough for today. Yeah, I mean, take the opportunity that is given to you, also through your karma. Yeah, take the opportunity to the fullest. Yeah, and make the best out of your life. Yeah, okay.